sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What it do, gang? We live. We back, man. Welcome back to the Golden Goose DFS show. I am your host, Chandler Blakely, aka Goose. Y'all know why I'm here, bringing you another edition of the starting five for DraftKings and FanDuel, alright? But before we do that, it's the lineup review. Got my best lineups pulled up from yesterday's slate. We're going to chop it up, see our thought process, what we did right, what we did wrong, so on and so forth. So if you're new to the channel, this your first time stumbling across us, you in the right spot, man. It's the best kept secret in daily fantasy sports, the Golden Goose DFS show. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, man. Tell a friend, bring a friend. You can be here rocking with us every day when the videos drop. And y'all know what I need from y'all, man. One small favor, one gesture of kindness. Hit that like button, man. Don't be unkind today, man. That's what you are being by not hitting the like button. You're being very unkind and an unlikable person, man. Hit that like button, all right? Let's get to it. Yesterday, no dice on DraftKings. 272, over here in the $12 single entry. Jalen Brunson at the top, 58% on everybody's chalk, 52 fantasy points. Nice game from him in an overtime game against the Lakers. Brandon Ingram, my guy, man. Y'all got lucky. I'm going to let y'all know. The 90% of people, y'all got lucky over here. We was on him right. We knew he would play over 30 minutes. He played 33 minutes. He just shot horribly. If he shoot any better, man, we cruising up the leaderboard, man. But hey, we gonna get to him next time out too if his price ain't that high. But the minutes are there. He just shot horribly in this matchup. I think he was like 4 for 17, 4 for 18, something like that, man. Just shot bad, could not find it offensively. Still gave us 37 points with only 16 real life points. This should have been closer to 30 right here, man. We should have got a nice 50 burger from Brandon Ingram. But hey, that's the chance you take, and chances make champions, man. At the small forward, Paul George, 21% on, gave us 43, just okay. Kawhi Leonard had the better game here in this spot. Larry Nance, man, 29% of the people over here, they must have saw my video yesterday. I told y'all about Nance yesterday. He came through for us, double, 33 fantasy points here. Jared Allen, man, give me 4% on. I take Jared. So yesterday, it wasn't that I didn't like Jokic and Giannis, but I didn't think it was sufficient enough value to get to those guys, man. If you got the Jokic and build it out right, shout out to you. But I just didn't see the value. Guys was going to like Mark Williams. Like this is what I talk about too, guys. When you got to decide whether the chalk is good chalk or bad chalk, Mark Williams was bad chalk last night. And I don't even care if he put up 50 fantasy points last night. He still would have been bad chalk. He just happened to come through. But everybody was going to Mark Williams, trying to fit in Giannis, trying to fit in Joker. We talking about a guy, I get it, he's a great fantasy point per minute producer, but you don't even know how many minutes he was going to get. So I just take me a guy who I knew minutes is there. Might not be as good as a fantasy point performer, but I knew minutes was there. I didn't think he'd be this low on, but Jared Allen, 6,400, 34 fantasy points, just okay. Reggie Jackson at the guard, which explains my pivot play. That's why I went to Reggie Jackson. I liked it like Reggie. My chalk yesterday was like Reggie Jackson. I mean, not chalk, but my value play yesterday was like Reggie Jackson, Ricky Rubio. Anybody that wasn't Mark Williams. I wasn't going to Mark Williams, man. That was bad chalk yesterday. Like I said, regardless of whether he put, you got to look at the likelihood of the performance. Like I said, even if he came out and gave you 40 fantasy points, he still would have been bad chalk because he just... One, you don't know the minutes. His playing time is not secure. So I don't care if he would have had an outlier performance, but that's just bad chalk. I wasn't going there. But Reggie Jackson didn't give me much. 15 fantasy points. Michael Porter Jr. was just playing that, like I said, just for trying to be different and trying to get leverage on a smaller slate. I was hoping the news broke in our favor and we got Jamal Murray out, all right? Didn't work for me in this spot, but worked for me in another, as you'll see on FanDuel. But 12% on Michael Porter Jr., 23 fantasy points. Snowflake over here, we'll take it. Brook Lopez, 6K, 23% on. Gave us 30, right at 34 fantasy points. Very solid in this matchup against Charlotte right here. 272, my best lineup on DraftKings. Like I said, no dice, but... FanDuel, we still knocking on the door, man. FanDuel got to see me. I'm about to get that 50K real soon, man. My FanDuel crew, tap in, man. We hot on FanDuel right now, but At the top, Jalen Brunson, 67%. Everybody's chalk, 52 fantasy points. LaMelo Ball, that price was just too cheap, $8K. 60%, you can see it, 69 fantasy points. Real nice out of him. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, this is the play I just mentioned that worked out in my favor. Same thing, just wanted a different value play that nobody was going to. I knew Caldwell-Pope was going to get the minutes regardless of whether Murray played or not. We were just hoping we got the Murray news and he was out, which would be a boost for everybody on that Nuggets team. But he played, but Kentavious Caldwell-Pope still got there for us at 9% on. Nice 40 burger from him, man. Really appreciate that over there, KCP. Quentin Grimes, just a cheap play, hunting for value. 27 fantasy points at 48% on. Paul George, 40 fantasy points, right at 40% on. Brandon Ingram once again. Man, if he shoot better. If Brandon Ingram shoot better, we probably take this down on FanDuel, man. But I'm not mad at it. 14% on, still gave us 36 fantasy points. Larry Nance, 36% on, gave us 32 fantasy points. Julius Randle, he should have had a much bigger performance, especially going to OT. Just 41 from him in this spot. It was all right. And then Brook Lopez, once again, man, 27% on, 37 fantasy points. So there you have it. This was the 222. Yeah, we came in like 700 someplace. 376 over here on FanDuel. Let's get to today's slate. A little better slate over here. Right now, a lot of questionable tags, but I think most of those guys are gonna play. Like, I think Trae Young plays. I think Embiid plays. I don't know about Nurkic. That's the only one in question. But we got most of the news, and pricing is real tight over here on DraftKings. You got to dig in and find it. It could be a balanced bill, especially if we don't get no crazy news. So right now, if the slate was a lock right now, it'd probably be a balanced bill for me. And that's kind of see what you got. That's kind of what you see queued up here with this starting five for the moment. So let's get into it, man. At the point guard, De'Aaron Fox, 8,200. Price came down 100. I'm just gonna keep playing De'Aaron Fox. I don't know. Y'all didn't play him last time. He dropped 50. He had 4% on. Great matchup against the tanking Spurs. He's shooting the ball 20-plus times a game. I'm going to get right back to Fox at 8,200. I just like this price on, like the matchup, like everything about it. I hope y'all don't own him again tonight. I'll take it. All right. At the shooting guard, I want to look at Jaden Ivey. 6,100. Price is coming down a little bit here. Fouled out last game, I believe, or was in foul trouble, one of the two, but minutes got cut short. And normally the minutes are there, but here's a little hack. So you got to kind of, when you're looking at plays, man, you got to kind of know when to play and what spots work best for them. And I think this is a good spot for Ivy because the Wizards don't really have a rim protector down there, and Jaden Ivey is a slasher. He's a guard that likes to get to the cup. So I like looking at him in matchups where the opposing team doesn't have good rim protectors or good interior defense. So I think this is a nice matchup for him right here going against the Washington Wizards. I like getting back to Jaden Ivey at 6,100. Coming at small forward, I think we can just play Denny Avdija once again. I know the price is up, 5,400. I know it's up there a little bit, but he's been getting 30-plus minutes, and he's involved in everything, man. He hits the court and got his hands in everything, man. You know you got a 40-point ceiling from him. I don't mind getting Denny Avdija right here at 5,400, but hoping some better value open up. But I like Denny Avdija right now regardless. Even if better value does, he's still in play at this price tag. I like him. All right. DeAndre Hunter, 4,900. Trying to sneak a little piece of value in here. He's another guy, the minutes are going to be there. In a close game, the minutes are going to be there. You just got to hope he's scoring efficient. But he's a guy who has 30, 35-point upside right here. And if he gets you that at 4,900, it definitely could be worth having at this price tag on this slate. I like looking at DeAndre Hunter for a little bit of value right now. Just trying to save some salary to fit in some other guys. At the center, Sengun should be back tonight going against OK City Thunder. He should just crush. Like, it's simple. Like, they don't even got a body they can really throw in. They might start Jalen Williams, Jalen with the eye at the center spot, but there's nobody to impede his progress or slow him up. There's no inside presence for the Thunder at all, for real. Sengun should just absolutely dominate. Might be a triple-double incoming for Sengun right here. At 8,800, I don't mind getting to him at this price tag, all right? There you have it, your starting five for DraftKings. De'Aaron Fox, Jaden Ivey, Denny Avdija, DeAndre Hunter, and Alvaro Sengun, man. Get you some exposure to these guys. Give me your player pools for sure. Let's go look at FanDuel and see what I'm feeling over there. All right. Come in at the top, man. I like Kyrie Irving 10-3. I like this price tag. I told you I'm going to play him pretty much as I can with KD as long as I like the price tag. And you got Kyrie Irving at 10-3 going back to Boston. Y'all already know how he feel about that. He might put on a show. He might put on a show in Boston. And give me some Kyrie Irving at 10-3. Yes, please. Sign me up. All right? Come in at shooting guard. Looking for a little value. Alex Burks, 4,900. Just continue to play close to 30 minutes. You know what it is. It's a scoring thing with him. He's not going to give you too much in the way of peripherals. But at 4,900, I'm okay relying on his scoring. If he has a hot night shooting, he can give you a nice solid number at 4,900. So I don't mind getting Alex Burks at a little value over here on FanDuel. Coming at small forward, Ant-Man, 9,500. I think you can just continue to play that. He is playing lights out right now. Don't matter the team, don't matter the matchup, man. You can just get Anthony Edwards. Just look, he is just playing. He's hooping right now, man. He's hooping. I don't think he just scored over 30 points, real life points, in like all of his last 5 or 6 games, except for like one of them. He is just hooping right now. Great matchup against the Golden State Warriors. May see a little tough Andrew Wiggins defense, but the way he's lighting up and his ability to score, man, I'm not worried about that single defensive matchup. Give me some Anthony Edwards at 9.5 over here on FanDuel. At the power forward, I don't mind going back to Precious Achiuwa now. The price is coming up a little. It's getting into that borderline range where I'm not going to mess with. He go up any higher, like 6'8", 6'9", I'm probably going to be off on him. But I still think he can give you a solid return at 6,400. You've seen him. He has 50-point upside, so you know what he's capable of. Nice matchup against Utah. The minutes is there. I'm going to go right back to Precious Achiuwa. The price is, like I said, the price is getting a little high for me. If I can find a decent pivot or some news come off, I can get somebody a little cheaper, I will. But he's still in play regardless, man. Don't mind getting to some Precious Achiuwa at 6,400 today. And then come at the center, man. The thumbnail. April Sangoon, 8,300 over here on FanDuel, man. I'm going to call it right now. He might be the best center play on the slate. I think Embiid them come out and crush the the Magic, I'm sorry. I don't think it'll be no part 2 of that. I think they come out and really put them away this time. They just played the other day. They got up on them and let them come back. I think Embiid them put them away. Sabonis, I'm okay with him at this price tag, 9,600, but it's just Sangoon for me. I think he's the best center play on the slate right now. It's right now, okay? Who knows how I look with value, but there you have it, man. You're starting 5 for FanDuel. April Sangoon, Precious Achiuwa, Anthony Edwards, Alex Burks, and Kyrie Irving, man. Get some exposure to these guys. Get them in your player pools. You know they in mind. Y'all know what to do. Any questions, comments, concern, hit me in the comment section. Hit me up on Twitter. Talk to me. I talk back. Y'all know what it is, man. Chances make champions. Y'all green up, man. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, all right? Let's get it.